Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition. This is Gnomadan here. Say hello to everyone, Gnomadan. Indeed. We are here at Ceradan's cabin. We were just saying last time that we had finished up, we believe, most of the quest here in the Northern Breefields at Thornley's Farm and the orc encampment over here at Kirith Nur and the various quests all in this area. I think there may be a couple in Hangstacer Farm over here, but we're soon going to level up to level 20. We've been hanging out at level 19 here for a bit. When we were finishing up last time, we were talking about that we had a couple of quests. Let's blow up my fonts here because one of the things I've got going on is that I lost my glasses yesterday. Yes, fled to the south. Let's add that to the tracker. Let's add Treasures of Cardolan to the tracker. That'll work. Breetown to Trestlebridge. That needs to be done. Hangstacer Farm. Blah, da, 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 da. Epic, where is it at? It is still level 21, so we've got a little ways to go in that. We've got Destination Lone Land, so we can take care of that one as well. In fact, I'll go ahead and probably take care of that one first, because one of the things we're going to do first is go over to either Bree or Thornley's Farm and sell back some stuff. Let's go ahead and loot all, get it off of our bar there. Do a little inventory cleaning, because I imagine, yeah, it's getting a little filled up there, but yep. We are going to head over, I think, Lone Lands first, get that one out of the way. Or should I hang on to that one? It's a level 19. If it was a level 20, it'd be different, because remember, we're going to be the Lone Lands guy. Whereas Narwhale is the North Downs guy, we're going to be the Lone Lands guy and doing all the little various Lone Lands quests for all the Eglain over there and helping them out with their battle against the half-orcs and all coming up from the south, all of Sharky's people who come in. As opposed to Narwhale, who's been up north in North Downs and is working with the forces of Angmar. Working against the forces of Angmar and their attacks on the city and all up there. It has been a little while. It has indeed. I do apologize for that. Part of it's just been so damn busy. I had another 4-day week this last week, and I ended up getting floated to the COVID floor, so... Well, actually, COVID-3 now. We've had enough COVID patients that we've had to open up a third COVID unit on my hospital. So we have COVID-3 now, and I was one of the float people manning that. And it was fairly intense, shall we say. So there was really no time to do much of anything whenever I was off. Whenever I'd get off, I'd come home, shower, change clothes, wash all my scrubs in hot water, hot as I could get, and all that kind of stuff. And then just kind of collapse into bed and sleep before getting up again in a few hours and going back and pulling another 14-hour shift. So that's what kept me busy there. So we got a few days off here, though. We got a couple more days off, and we are going to see this. I'm in my second night off right now. I think I've got 5, so we will definitely get another episode of all of these up and get that going. All right, like I said, I'm going to head on over to South Bree. I'm going to stop at one of these places along the way, sell back the crap. Looks like this is as good a place as any, so let's go visit Miss Sandheaver, sell back her crap, sell back all my garbage, and I will see y'all.
Good day. How may I help you?
See y'all whenever we get down to South Bree and get headed out the doors down there. So I will see y'all in just a few. We are passing through the south gate of Bree here, heading on down. But yeah, as I was saying, it's been a situation where I'm sorry it's taken so long, but had some busy days on the floor, and that kind of made it so I didn't have any energy to work whenever I would get home. The few couple hours I would be off, excuse me, once I got back home. On top of that, I've been seeing on like the forums and stuff, or Facebook. I haven't actually been on the forums, but I've been on the Lord of the Rings Facebook page and seeing people complaining that there's been a bunch of trouble with the servers. Apparently, Landreval had several days where it was hard to log on because they were having lag and they kept bringing the server down and issues with it. So even if I'd had the time, I might very well not have been able to log in as it was. So it might be a good thing that I was so busy during the time when the servers were having trouble. And yeah. See, on top of that, I did get started on a few things. One of the reasons why I knew I'd be doing this today. Oh, and I've lost my glasses. I was out mowing and working in the yard yesterday, and I put my glasses in my pocket when I started mowing, and whenever I got done mowing, I reached in my pocket and the glasses weren't there. So I'd been bending over several times in the yard to move things and get things up before I drove by with the mower and all, so it's quite likely they fell out of my pocket. And God knows, I mean, they could be anywhere in the yard. They could have been chewed up by the mower. It's hard to say. So I've got to go in the next couple of days, and right now I've got a pair of readers that I went and bought at the grocery store, a pair of reading glasses. So I've got those in my pocket, and I'm going to use those for work and stuff because I can see at a distance. Like right now I'm looking over here, and remember I'm playing this on a 55-inch TV. And I can read over here, fled, if I squint just slightly, fled to the south, searched Dead Man's Perch for the other guides. And over here, you sold this, that, and the other. Lavia begins dancing with Ebular. You know, so-and-so begins dancing like an elf. I can see all that kind of stuff. Seeing at a distance isn't the problem. It's seeing up close. Anything closer than a foot or two to me. And, actually, anything closer than about 2 feet to me, and I can't read it. So that's not going to work very well at work or whenever I'm on a regular monitor or having to read things. So I had to go get me some reading glasses. And sometime in the next day or so, I will be going and like to Lens Crafters or something and get me a quick checkup and have them make me a new pair of glasses, which is pretty necessary. I mean, it was August of last year whenever I got July or August of last year. It's been a year since I had my eyes checked. And my insurance allows me to do it every year. And it's probably a good thing because between when I got my regular glasses and my sunglasses I got last year, my eyes had degraded a little bit. So the sunglasses prescription is slightly stronger than my regular glasses, or the regular glasses that I've lost. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing that I go and get checked up again and see where we are. And whenever I got the sunglasses, because I got prescription sunglasses last year, and they told me at the time that it was a little bit stronger, so I might want to go and get a new pair of regular glasses. Of course, I never did because the other ones are doing fine. I couldn't tell the difference. But I bet I might be able to tell the difference now. Alright, we'll soon be heading into the Lone Lands. You can see the palette change there where it turns from this wonderful brie area with all the flowers and everything and the frills to, oh Lord, the brown, burned out, terrible areas. Oh, I'm not going to have a fun time in the Lone Lands. We've discussed that before, how I'm just not a fan of the Lone Lands. I'm a fan of the work that Turbine did to build them. Very much a fan of the work that Turbine did to build it, because they have captured the essence of the Lone Lands very well. The essence of the Lone Lands, if you remember Bilbo talking about them in The Hobbit when he talked about how they passed After they left the last inn here, and we're headed out toward the Lone Lands, toward the Troll Shaws and Riverdale, how they went through this blighted, terrible land that was all just horrible stuff. And what we got out here? What level are y'all? These 20s?
Might I take a moment of your time?
23s. And yours is a...
How can I be of service? Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Alright, so these are all level 23s.
Might I take a moment of your
And a
time?
22, so yeah, we got some stuff to work on when we head out this way, that is for sure.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Level 22 and 23 quests. But the one we are doing is just
Greetings.
destination. There's Kandak's Delay. And what level is Kandak's Delay? It looks like that one's that's a level 22, so we don't need to be doing that one either yet. Let's do it whenever we can really get the
Might I take a moment of your time?
XP for it. So we know we need to head back out this way when we're level 22. But in the meantime, let's talk to this dude. Who are you? You are Falster the Fox, and it's destination Lone Lands. Let's go ahead and pull that one up. Yeah, like this, you know, I can see this okay. So whenever I look down at my keyboard is whenever everything's gotten blurry on me. So let me look like an old man here for a second and perch them right on the tip of my nose down below where I'm looking. And so I can see my keyboard, and then I can look over the top of them and see the screen. Oh my God, I'm getting old. All right. Show the history. You're well on your way. The Forsaken Inn. Okay. The Forsaken Inn lies on the Great East Road leading out the South Gate in Bree. If you travel for a good while, you will find an inn on the north side of the road there. You should find the Forsaken Inn and speak with the patrons there. There are few men dwelling in the Lone Lands, but those few dwell in an inn on the road east of the Troll Shaws.
Hello there.
There we go. Some come to these lands because they are shunned, others to simply pass through. Some folk, like me, are here at the behest of others with nothing more than profit on the mind. Which ilk are you? Okay, and I bet
Hello,
yours...
friend. Could you help me with something?
And you've got a level 23. Okay, so we have finished Destination Lone Lands. We see all these quests that we are going to be picking up. These will be the first bunch we do, other than the ones for Ceradan. Whenever we head out this way as part of Ceradan's next section of quests. Because he will be sending us this way next. Let's go ahead and pick up the stable here from Mr. Pip, and we will actually ride back. I didn't think we'd actually been out this way with Gnomadan, so that's why I ran on out this way. Alright, I will see y'all when we get back to Bree. Or actually, I'll see y'all after we pass through Bree and as we're heading in through the Barrow Downs. Heading over here for Dead Man's Perch and all that area. Alright, I will see y'all again in just a second. Other side of the page turn here. Welcome back to the Barrow Downs here, everybody. We might as well go ahead and start working on some of our Slayer's Deeds as we work our way through the little pass here. And try to find try to remember where exactly the Dead Man's Perch is. Ooh, we have the Northern Barrow too, though, don't we? Let's go hit the Northern Barrow first, since it's up here. When we get to Dead Man's Perch, it's going to take us into a bunch of quests into the South Barrows, if y'all remember. So let's go over this way first and see about getting into the Northern Barrow, which should be right on over here. The one in the corner that's Surrounded by so much crap. There's the ancient chest. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and put a trap down. And we can actually beat it with a trap. Well, I thought we could. But it went ahead and got a little bit close to us, didn't it? Okay. Oh, wow. So they've made it so we can't just cross across the top of the Barrows here with impunity, can we? Got one here that's gonna pop out at us. Got a couple there that's gonna pop out at us, aren't we? Move this way so we can at least get a shot on that one without the other one shooting at us terribly. We might actually need to drink that one too while we're at it. And can we hit this guy? Let's hit him. This one, come on, hit him. There. Alright, before anything else pops up, let's grab this ancient chest right quick. You must have the quest Treasures of Cardolan. I have an aged chest. We found an ancient journal. Let's loot it all. We have done that, and now we need to get that over there to whoever leaf cutter. So let's see if we can thread our way through these guys. I imagine Mr. Leafcutter is probably still over there in the group of survivors who are on the forest road heading on the way in to see Mr. Bombadil. And it will be nice to finish this one up, won't it? Will this finish up all the quest with the little survivors group here, the little tour group? I think it might. I'm gonna make a quick swing through, make sure there are no more circles. Oh, there's some for Sal. She's the one that sends us to the dead man's
What can I do
Perch,
for you?
didn't she? Yep, the other group made it. We must inform them we are well. Okay. So this is the last one. Treasures of Cardolan.
Greetings, friend.
Let's go ahead and look at the bestowal while we're at it, since it's been so long. Oh, great. And it's a situation where you can't blow the font up. All right. It seems this may not be the first time that such terror has plagued these lands. These bits of parchment you recovered lead me to believe that two brothers fought to recover a great treasure of Cardolan and brought it here to the northern Barrow Downs. The lore fragments you brought me mentioned a fortress named Ostgorthrad. The men of Cardolan took many of those who fell sick to the plague there. The ruins of that fortress still stand today in the south. It is from here that a terror rose and cursed the brothers for their theft. If you are willing, you may seek the treasure or the history of that treasure at the northern Barrow, not far from here to the east. Perhaps we can learn more about these men and how to stave this evil from spreading beyond the bounds of the Barrow Downs. Strewn throughout the lore you discovered in previous efforts for Tobald Leafcutter were stories of a great Cardolan treasure. He believes that two brothers, warriors of Arnor, fought and recovered the treasure and brought it to the northern Barrow. Okay. So that's good. Ah, you found something! Many of the pages are missing, but perhaps I can glean something from those which remain. Ah, this is almost too terrible to read. The author, a man of Carterland, tells how few of the Carterland who remain died in the Great Plague, borne along by the dark clouds from the east. Soon after, fell spirits swept down from the north. The man writes of tormenting dreams that followed, dreams of a place called Angmar. Soon after, the dead walked the land once more. In the last entry, the man writes that he fears that he too will succumb to the plague, but that his body will never know rest. Did he do like a typical Lovecraft story and write, "They are coming for me, ah!" and write out a scream? Oh, man. I love you, HB. I love your writing anyway. Don't particularly care for you, but I liked your writing and your little idiosyncrasies like that. How I wish I'd remained ignorant of these cursed lands, yet now I find I must know more. If you ever find more pages of this journal, bring them to me. Perhaps in this knowledge a defense against these fell spirits can be learned. Choose one. Skunkwood Shield, which won't help us. And a Dagger Cam, which also won't help us because we got something better. Ooh, Skunkwood Shield is definitely the better instance of the vendor trash
Give
there.
me a moment of your time, friend.
Speaking of vendor trash, let's go ahead and loot all of that so it's not hanging out. Collecting History, which is also another fellowship quest. We'll go ahead and accept it. This is collect ancient chalices in the Great Barrow. So we've got quite a few fellowship quests now that take place in the Great Barrow. That is not our problem at the moment, however. We are going to go and see if we can find the other guides who tried to lead their party out when this one got trapped and camped here on the forest road, the road deeper into the forest in Bombadil. The other group tried to see if they could reach the Dead Man's Perch. And that is where we are going to head. Once again, as you can see, we've talked about before the idiosyncrasy here of the fact that the Barrow Downs are actually easier to navigate in the nighttime. Just because the way the engine works. Discussed before, the way this engine works is that, you know, it's the same reason you don't get rain at nighttime. It's really not set up to do the different weather effects. When nighttime, you can have nighttime or you can have weather effects. And unfortunately, we have had to choose. They have to choose nighttime. This is a shame. I enjoy the. All right, so right along in here or so, I'm thinking should be where we come across the Dead Man's Perch. But yeah, it's the same reason it doesn't rain at night. It's the same reason why we're not getting the fog at night, I do believe. I just don't think their engine handles both effects. You know, you can have the nighttime quote-unquote weather effect land on you. Or you can have stuff like fog and all. And that's why whenever we get there. And here we are. Dead Man's Perch. That's why during the daytime, we get something where it's a lot more foggy and gloomy in there than we do at this time of day. Okay. I think we found the other guides. Come over here and Edith, can you help us with the Dead Man's Perch? Fled to the south? Yes, we can. Let's look at the quest, read the bestowal. And which one was it? Guides out of Dead Man's Perch. Sal. Yes, Sal. I was wondering which voice to read it in. Our forces were split when we entered the Barrow Downs, and were set upon by wights, barghest, and all other manner of fell creatures here. Some followed myself, while the others headed south. There's a place where the hills rise high and separates the southern Barrow Downs from the northern Barrow Downs. It is called Dead Man's Perch, and I pray that the name does not hold true. It overlooks southern Bree and is a flat area that we have often camped at if necessary. I pray that you find the others there. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and look at that one.
What do you need?
The others live. This news fills me with hope. Now we must focus our efforts at helping these folk and seeing that we too can escape from this cursed place. Indubitably. All right, folks. So we have got a bunch of quests to pick up here. They should all be like level what?
Might I take a moment of your time?
That is a level 20. Addie, are yours a
I'm
level
sorry
20?
to trouble you, but will you help me?
Yours is a level 20. So do we have any more left that are not level 20s? No, we got a bunch of level 20s. So we'll be able to level up here.
Might I take a moment of your time?
And these are level 21. So yeah, we're going to start leveling up. And we'll take care of that again. Next time you see us, we'll do one of these and we'll turn our XP back on. In the meantime, we are going to enjoy the sunrise as it's becoming dawn here, getting really close to it. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. I have certainly appreciated having y'all along. Gnomadan thanks you too. Thank you for the comments and all. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. Once again, I can't make any promises about how often I'm going to be able to knock these out because of the whole situation at work and the whole situation of all the work. It's like I've got a 40-hour-a-week job at night where I'm at work and then I come home, and during the summertime here and all, with all the yard work and working with the dog and taking care of the wife and all, I've got a 40-hour-a-week job during the day too. So we'll have to see how it goes. As I said, I was going to talk to y'all about all the 3D printing I'm doing and the problems I'm having with that. We'll have to discuss that in the next episode, which should be in Norway. I will see y'all then, once again, from the Dead Man's Perch. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.